Well, I've had a pretty terrible 2 weeks. I may have broken a couple of things. So yeah, broke a couple of things this week. Not really been one of my best weeks. One of the things I broke was the turbo. Don't know if you can see this, but one of the blades is cracked. So that means I need to buy a new turbo, which means gotta find another one and buy it and get it in. And so you might be wondering how I done that. I was messing about with the manifolds, trying to jimmy them a little bit to give myself a little bit more room. And in the art of putting the compressor housing back on and off multiple times, I may have caught the blade and bent it. And then stupidly tried to bend it back and it snapped off. Is what it is. I guess I need a new turbo. That's one bad thing. The next one, you'll see at the end of the episode. So stay tuned to watch that. First up, we're going to look at the manifolds and show you the thing that has bored me to tears for the last 2 weeks. I've taken the manifolds off the car because I need to flat these edges, these flanges. I need to make them flat. There's a name for that, I can't remember what it is. Anyway, yeah, I need to do that. So I'm going to do it on my really rubbish little sander right there. This is going to take some time. While Johnny Chimpo is being noisy over there doing all of that, 10 points if you get that reference, I've been doing some stuff over here. I have repinned this because I needed to move this on the engine and I had to repin this one to make life easy for myself. So I had to repin this, that's all done. So after repinning that, get up there and stay there. He'll stay there. I had to move this. This used to come down here in a plastic piece, loop around here, clip into here and go up there that way. But like right here is the exhaust on the engine. So I didn't want to risk that. Couldn't think of a better way to do it. So I just turned them upside down and now they pop out up the top. I might have to get some sort of strapping there somehow. I don't know what I'll do, but it's out of the way for a minute. I might end up moving the whole pump back a bit or up a bit, but that means messing about with all these brake lines, and I just cannot be bothered to do that. It's easier to just move these cables and put something over them. I've tightened up the power steering pipes. I have a new power steering washer for the power steering, so I can put that in. I'm doing this one-handed again, aren't I? In there and in there. Then it fits into the hull over there. You can do it. There it goes. And then, is this the right size spanner? Wow, what are the chances? Just hike it up. Hike! Hike! I cannot believe I had the right spanner. And I bought a new coolant bottle because, well, the old one was a bit get away, stinky, and it rattles. I didn't really want to be putting all of this into the V8, so I just bought. Ugh, what was that? So yeah, just bought a new one. Chuck it back in the mess. So now it all looks tidy. I think the engine bay's done. Oh, and one more thing. I done the brake lines up down here. So that's everything in the engine bay ready to rock and roll, I think. We'll see. So something else I need to do that I didn't think about is remove this. So this is the breather from the rocker. Comes out here and feeds into the throttle body before the throttle plate. So with boost, that will actually pressurize the breather and the crankcase, and bad times. So we need to take this off, just vent that to atmosphere or do something with it. But we also need to weld this up. Now I've already welded up this little nipple here, so I'll just do the same with that under there. Well, this thing doesn't really have the cojones to do the work I want it to do. It's like 370 watt, which I thought might be good enough, but it isn't. It's just not man enough. So I'm persevering. But then it's through a belt. So the belt is driven down here from the motor up to here. It's a tough belt, and without that on there, it was like a hot dog in a hallway. So I repurposed one of these off my broken pipe benders onto the side here as a bearing, and now it works perfectly. See what I mean? Can't see anything wrong with that at all. Right, I've changed the plug on the reversing sensor because the old one was really tall, like all of a couple of millimeters, and it was hitting the car when the engine was in the car. I've put this here to keep it tight out of the way, and then we've got our bracket for our lambda sensor. I've made a spot on the exhaust that I'm going to drill for the lambda to fit in, and put one of these stainless steel bosses on the exhaust. Same for the other side. I've got a spot, but the cable is one of these, and it goes under the fuel lines. That needs somewhere to sit and behave. So I'm going to need to make a bracket for this. I did. Holy moly. Oh. It fits. Dunk. Nice. A lot of you expressed some worry about the aluminium spacer I made for the flywheel in the gearbox. So I went out and got a steel one. So I'll think that's what I'm going to do now, swap out the aluminium one for the steel one. Like I said before, I'm not too worried, but might as well get it done now, innit? Hey doggo!
Yeah. Hey Pi, they come to see. They come to see what's going on. Yes. Oh, you stink. You just come in and farted and gone, haven't you?
A little bit of difference. To be fair, I don't think this aluminium one was meant for this world. A lot of the threads aren't as strong as I thought they'd be. Garbage.
So, I messed up. In the middle of putting that clutch plate back on the flywheel, there was a wobbly bolt. And instead of doing the normal thing, which is take it out, run the tap down it and hopefully fix it, I decided to hike it up. A couple more rugged duggers can't hurt, right? Turns out they can. So I stripped the threads, and it was late at night, and I thought, I want to get this done tonight. So I need to fix it. I didn't have any time certs, I didn't have any helicoils. I thought, let's drill and tap it. Well, it turns out it's hardened steel, and I couldn't drill it. So, in an effort to try and save myself a couple of £100 and not buy another BMW flywheel, I am going to try and re-drill and tap this with some cobalt drill bits. Let's give it a go. So here's the offending article. I wonder if I can... Nope. There it goes. There's the offender. So I'm just going to give it a go now, see if I can fix it. My high-speed steel drill bits have made a little dent, but nowhere near enough to get a tap through it. So that's what I'm going to attempt right now. So I'm in the middle of trying to do this, totally failing by the way, because it's just chewing the drill bits. However, I've also noticed this one, focus. That ain't looking too healthy either. So yeah, I think this is scrap.
Yeah, so that's the flywheel done. Looks like I'm gonna have to buy a new one of them, but I really don't like buying more stuff that I've already bought. Having reviewed the video, I don't actually think I went too heavy-handed with it. I'm guessing those threads are a bit janky to begin with. It was a second-hand flywheel anyway, so it's just one of these things, I think. Not too happy about it, but hey, what you gonna do? Just gonna have to buy a new one. Anyway, that's it for this week. This is probably going to get delayed a little bit because I gotta find some new stuff. Oh, nothing's ever easy. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. I think Johnny Chimpo is still doing those manifolds over there. He might still be there when I'm doing the next episode. We'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see. To find out, you're gonna have to tune into the next episode. So like and subscribe to make sure you don't miss out, and follow me on all these social media platforms. Tend to be a bit more active over there because I don't have enough subs to be active enough on YouTube. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please come back and watch again. See you guys next time. Ciao.